me take the car myself. I'm going to take my test in 2 weeks, and I know I'll pass. Yeah, technically you should be in the car with me. Technically I have to wait 2 weeks to do my test, but I'll get my license then. You know I can drive. You told me I'm better than Mum. I can 3-point turn, parallel park, and I observe the highway code like a religion. So it's not irresponsible to let me drive because you know I'm good at it. This is so unfair. You're going to ruin me socially. The coolest kids in the year, the ones whose parents are all probably making huge donations at Mum's charity thing tonight and won't talk to me, they started talking to me because they need to lift the dance. And I said, I can take you. And then they asked me if I passed my driving test. And I said, yeah. And then they said, cool. And I've been hanging out with them every day this week. And they're all so excited. It was well thought out. You and Mum were supposed to be at that charity thing tonight. You weren't supposed to have a fever and be stuck at home. If I let them down, if I don't get in the car right now and take them to the dance, I'll become a social outcast. I'll be mocked, and probably shunned. My entire high school experience will become hell. I'm not being dramatic. I'm being accurate, Dad. This is how things go. So, I'm begging you. Please, just go to sleep now. You have a fever, you know. You need your rest. Just go to sleep. And I'll be here in exactly 3 hours. Right before Mum gets back. Please, Dad. My life depends on it. Harry. I'd almost forgotten you were here. Standing on the bones of my father. I'd introduce you, but word had it you're almost as famous as me these days. The boy who lived. How lies have fed your legend, Harry. Should I reveal what really happened that night 13 years ago? Should I divulge how I truly lost my powers? It was love. You see, when sweet dear Lily Potter gave her life for her only son, she provided the altar of protection. I could not touch you. It was old magic, something I should have foreseen. But no matter. Times have changed. I can touch you now. Astonishing what a few drops of your blood will do her, Harry. Pick up your wand, Potter! I said pick it up! Get up! You've been taught how to drool, I presume? Yes. First we bow to each other. Come on now, Harry. The niceties must be observed. Dumbledore wouldn't want you to forget your manners now, would he? I said bow! That's better. Now, Clausius! That's a boy, Harry. Your parents would be proud, especially your filthy muggle mother. I'm going to kill you, Harry Potter. I'm going to destroy you. After tonight, no one will ever question my powers. After tonight, if they speak of you, they'll speak of how you only begged for death. And I, being the merciful Lord, obliged.
Don't turn your back on me now, Harry Potter! I want you to look at me when I kill you! I want to see the lights leave your eyes!
She loves me!
She loves me not.
She loves me!
She loves me not.
She loves me!
She loves me not.
You see, my mother doesn't love me. She wants to live, to love, to wear bright dresses. And here I am, 25 years old, a constant reminder that she is no longer young. When I'm not here, she's only 32. But when I am, she's 43. And for that, she hates me. Besides, she knows I don't accept the theatre. She loves the theatre. She thinks she's serving humanity and the sacred causes of art. While in my opinion, the theatre of today is hidebound and conventional. When the curtain goes up, in a room with 3 walls and artificial lights, those great geniuses, those priests of holy art, show me how people eat, drink, love, walk about and wear their jackets. When, from those banal scenes and phrases, they try to fish out a moral, some little moral that's easily grasped and suitable for domestic use. In 1,000 variations, I am served the same thing over and over and over again. Then I flee as Maupassant fled from the Eiffel Tower, which made his brain reel with vulgarity.
Nearly finished. A few more pieces and it's done. Can't wait to show the rest of the family. They all said I couldn't do it. 2,000 pieces? That's too big. Surely, said Mum. Polar bear in a blizzard? It's just white. Everywhere. You'll never do that, said Dad. Blah, 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 said Big Brother. Loosely translated as, I say, old bean, is this time wisely spent assembling a pictorial representation only to unassemble it and replace it in pieces in its box? Yes, it is. No one thought I could do it. The world laughed. Impossible, they cried. Now who's laughing? Me! I'm proving them all wrong. I took up the challenge. A Christmas present from Aunt Amy. Something to keep you quiet and busy in your room, said the gift tag. They all punched the air and cheered when I read that out. Well, I'm the one cheering now. This piece goes there. No, there. Okay, 4 to go. 4 little gaps to fill in. And then glory for the king of jigsaws. Hold on. 4 gaps? I've only got 3 pieces left. Where's the other one? It must be here somewhere. No, don't do this to me. It must be here because it's not been moved and I'm the only one who's worked on it. I don't believe it. What a waste of time. It's taken days to get this far. They'll all laugh at me. I was going to take a photo of it and show them in school. This is so unfair. So unfair. There. Stupid jigsaw. Didn't want to do you anyway. hate jigsaws. I only did it because they said I couldn't. Polar bear in a blizzard? How ridiculous is that? There! I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. That's it. I'll never do another one. Ever. Oh no. Please, no. The piece, the last piece. I had it all the time. Why me? Why does it always have to happen to me? You did this on purpose. You want to ruin my life. Why is life so unfair?
Last night, right from the start, I knew I was bombing. I sounded big and phony, real thee and thou. And then I started rushing it. Hi, with you in Denmark. I just could not connect. I couldn't get a hold of it. And while I'm babbling, I look out and there's this guy in the second row. A kid, like 16, obviously dragged there. And he's yawning and jiggling his legs and reading his program. And I just wanted to say, hey, kid, I'm with you. I can't stand this either. But I couldn't do that. So I just keep feeling worse and worse, just drowning. And I thought, okay, all my questions have been answered. I'm not Hamlet, I'm no actor. What am I doing here? And then I get to the soliloquy, the big job. I'm right in the headlights. And I just thought, oh Christ, the hell with it, just do it! To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them. And I kept going. I finished the speech. And I look out, and there's the kid, and he's listening. The whole audience. Complete silence. Total focus. I was Hamlet. And it lasted about 10 more seconds, and then I was in hell. And I stayed there. But for that one little bit, that one speech, I got it. I had it. Hamlet! And only 8,000 more lines left to go. Hello. Hello. What are you doing here in my private garden? Snooping, I suppose. I'm surprised you got past my guards. But, well, I am a little short-staffed at the moment. I'd wish you stopped looking at me like that, mouth open. Have you never seen a king before? Well, no, you probably haven't. Certainly not such a rich one. Let me show you around. This is my palace. This is my swimming pool. These are my statues. Yes, I do have a lot. And yes, they are all gold, solid gold. My robes are gold thread. My throne is gold. My goblet is gold. Shall I let you into a secret? I love making money! Lots of it. My own little empire. One day, though, I made a wish which I have rather regretted. I wished that everything I would touch would turn to gold. The gods heard me and granted my wish. Look, it was copper, but now it's gold. This flower, see, it's now gold leaf. I can't even pick up bread or cheese because if I did, it would turn to gold. Oh dear, don't be afraid. You nervous? Afraid that I might accidentally touch you? This statue of a dog, it wasn't always a statue. It was Helen, my favourite hound. And these guards, yes,
They want living, breathing men. This is the worst of it. She was so beautiful, so full of life. Her name was Zoe. She loved to laugh and run and play the lyre. She was my daughter. I just touched her like this, and she turned to gold. No more laughter, no more song. Oh dear, don't be afraid. Just be careful what you wish for. Too late, I fear. I seem to have gained another statue.
My life has been so short that I really know nothing, whatever. I was only made the day before yesterday. Luckily, when the farmer made my head, one of the first things he did was to paint my ears so that I heard what was going on. There was another munchkin with him, and the first thing I heard was the farmer saying, "How do you like those ears?" "They aren't straight," said the other munchkin. "Never mind," said the farmer. "Ears, ears, ears. Now I'll make the eyes." So he painted my eyes, and as soon as it was finished, I found myself looking at him and at everything around me with a great deal of curiosity, for this was my first glimpse of the world. And how beautiful it is. Then he made my nose and my mouth, but I didn't speak because I didn't know what the mouth was for. And when they fastened on my head, at last I felt very proud, for I thought I was as good a creature as any. But then he put me in a field to scare crows. Many crows and other birds flew into the cornfield, and as soon as they saw me, flew away. I felt very proud, if a little lonely. But then this old crow came. He didn't seem scared at all. He perched on my shoulder and said, "The farmer's a fool trying to fool me with a poor thing like you." Then he hopped down on my feet and ate all the corn, and all his friends came to eat the corn too. I felt sad because it showed I wasn't such a good scarecrow after all. But the old crow comforted me and said, "If you had brains in your head, you'd be as good a creature as any. For brains is what counts, whether you're a crow or a man. And that's why I'd like to go to the Emerald City, so the great Oz will give me some brains."
Richard Parker? Is that you? It's so hard to see! Oh, that this rain would stop! Richard Parker? Richard Parker? Oh, that is you! How good to see you, Richard Parker! Don't give up. Please, come to the lifeboat. Do you hear this whistle? You heard right! Swim! Swim! You're a strong swimmer! It's not 100 feet! Richard Parker, can you believe what has happened to us? Tell me it's a bad dream. Tell me it's not real. Tell me I'm still on my bunk on the Simsum and I'm tossing and turning, and soon I'll wake up from this nightmare. Tell me I'm still happy. I can't bear it! What are you doing? Richard Parker. Why can't reason give greater answers? That's right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Breathe when you can. Watch for the wave. Isn't it ironic, Richard Parker? We're in hell, yet still we're afraid of immortality. Look how close you are. Hurrah, you've made it. Catch. Don't let go. You pull with your eyes while I pull with my hands. And in a minute, we'll be together. Together? Have I gone mad? Together? Let go of that life boy, Richard Parker. Said, I don't want you here. Go somewhere else. Drown, drown, drown. Oh my God.
That was never a penalty. Never. Good one, ref. How can you give that? Looks clear to me. Clear, but you. Ref decision. You know it wasn't. If you score now, when I score, it'll be a travesty. It will be 2-1. How can you stand there and get back on your line? Ref! Hey, I'm going back. No foul.
I've got stun marks down my shoe. Look.
Their days old.
Ref, he's the one nearest line.
I'm on my line. See? Line. This is going to lose us the championship.
Championship? No chance.
Okay, I'm ready. That was no foul. No way. You'll miss anyway.
I can stick it past you with my eyes shut.
Try hot shot. Come on, try. Yes. Ha! Not so cocky now, eh?
Ref, he came forward.
I moved sideways, that's all.
You came off your line.
Sidestep. That's all. Oh, ref!
Yes, Ref. Nice one. Give us the ball.
Can't be serious. What's happened?
The lights failed. Can't see a thing. What's happened now?
Ref!
You can't abandon it. There's a minute left to play. We're just about to win.
Not with your shooting peg leg.
Come here and say that.
Oh, no. Oh, my leg. Oh.
The lights are back on.
Hi, ref.
Just putting some divots back in.
Oh, no, ref. Not red. Ref.
Oh, both of us.
He started it.
It was him.
You hadn't died.
You brought me down.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I never touched you.
You nearly broke my leg.
I wish I had.
Hello, you're new, aren't you?
Yeah,
First game?
yeah.
Excited?
Not quite.
Not nervous, are you?
No, I'm just a bit.
That's natural. I'm nervous my first time. Once it starts, you'll be fine.
But I wish they'd hurry on with it then. Just standing here, waiting. It's torture.
I have to say, I love this moment just before it all kicks off. Us lot in black, that and lot in white, sat in our places. There's a beautiful symmetry to it. It's a shame to spoil it in a way.
It's a shame it has to start at all, if you ask me.
Well, it has to start. There'd be no point otherwise.
And what is the point exactly, eh? Tell me. We stand about here when all the bigwits charge about getting all the glory.
We do move sometimes.
Oh, yeah. One square at a time. Forward. Always forward. No retreat. Straight into the jaws of certain death.
There's no certainty about it. I mean, look at me. I'm a niner.
A niner? What's that?
9 games and I've never been taken. And if I survive this one, I can join the 10 club.
Seriously? There's a club?
Oh yeah, when we get put back in the box, we share our experiences, tell funny stories and that sort of thing.
And how many are there in this club?
Well, none.
Oh,
At the moment, I'm hoping to be the founding member.
good luck with that.
Thanks, I.O. Stand to attention. We're about to begin.
Do you swear? Yeah, sometimes when I lose my temper. Like the other day, I hit me thumb with an hammer, and I said,
No. I mean, do you swear by Delia's cooking book, the evidence that you should give will be the truth? The whole truth, nothing but the truth.
oh, that, yeah, righto.
You are a builder, yes?
That is correct. I am a builder.
A builder of walls?
Wall houses, swimming pools, you name it, I build it.
Yes.
There's one wall in particular that we're interested in today. The Yokian City Wall.
Right, yeah, that was one of mine.
You built it.
With my own hands.
And can you tell the court who hired you to build it?
Yes, I could. Definitely. Yes.
Well,
what?
who was it?
Oh, it's the council, wasn't it?
The Yokian City Council?
Of course. What are the councils going to hire me to build a wall around Yokian? What's the matter with him?
How long did it take you to build this wall?
Ooh, let me see now. A week.
A week?
Well, not including Sundays. Obviously.
You built a high wall around the entire city in 6 days.
We don't hang 'em out, mate. Yes, me and my cracks team. Duck and goose.
Duck and goose. An independent inspection has found that many of the bricks on top of the wall were laid without mortar.
What? Oh, yeah. We ran out, didn't we?
Why didn't you get some more?
Didn't have time. The council wanted it all up quick. So that's what we done.
Did you at any time inform the council that the bricks on top of the wall were laid without mortar?
Not exactly. No, but...
So the council would not have known that.
Not unless they were stupid enough to climb up there.
No further questions.
Hi, what is that behind you?
Hi. Oh, that's Herman.
Harmon?
He's a cheese plant. My mum had him for about 20 years, and then he got super big. And my dad was going to throw him out, but I was all like, no, he's one of the family. And he was all like, okay, but he goes in your room. So now I've got like 0 space.
Stupid.
Excuse me?
No, sorry, not you. Just looks like he could turn nasty. You're gonna wake up one night and find his raptors fronds around you like in some crazy sci-fi movie. Is that even a word, fronds?
Yeah, I think it is.
Hello? Hi?
Hi.
Yeah, sorry, you just froze.
Was I pulling a really bad expression?
It wasn't most flattering. Swear down that plant's moved like a foot closer. You should probably get out of there. Your mum's got a lot to answer for.
Yeah.
Does she know she's put you in mortal danger?
She's still around. It's just, I haven't seen her for a couple of years. It's kind of complicated. It's a long story, but my dad's alright about it, so it's fine.
Huh? Sorry, my mate. Hal is so dumb sometimes.
Who do you want to do this project on after school?
I was thinking as you were the straight-A student, you'd make all the decisions.
Great, thanks.
And then do all the work.
Nice try. How about we meet after school?
Got football training.
I can do the evening.
Aren't you going to Sasha's party?
I'm not really on her radar.
Awkward.
It's alright. I can live with it.
I talked to Dennis Wilbert about your renegotiation this morning.
Talking? Andrew Rice, Chris Carter, Jerry Reed. I spoke all these fools, but they're making the dollars, they're making the quan, and you're talking. Quan? That's your word? Hell yeah, that's my word. Some people might make the coin, but they'll never have the quan. What is quan? It's love, respect, community, and the dollars too. The whole package. The quan. Nice word. Cal?
Yeah, I had try.
Listen, Rod, I say this with great respect for you, but those you mentioned, they're, marquee players. You know, in this field, we are... Marquee?! Here's what we want. We want more from them. So let's give them a little more. Let's bury the action a little bit and show them your pure joy of the game. Wait, you're telling me to dance? No, I'm saying to get back to the guy who first started playing the game.
to me, Jerry. Breathe. I'm out here for you. You don't know what it's like to be me out here for you. It's an up and down, pride-flying scene that I'll never fully tell you about, okay? Help me, Rod. Help me help you. Help me help you. Help me help you. Help me help you. You were hanging on by a very thin thread, and I think that about you. No contract, help me, help you. I'll help everybody. My man. Happy to entertain you. Help me, help you. See you in Los Angeles. See, that's the difference between us. You think we fight, and I think we finally started to talk.
No!
Go! Come on, Sam. That's 21-0. You'll never get picked as the school goalie for the school team.
The sun keeps getting worse. Hey, look, there's a car coming over. Come on, Wyatt, let's have one last shot. Yes!
Very clever.
What's the matter, Wyatt? Don't you like getting beaten after all?
It's not that, you donut. It's him, isn't it?
Who?
Mr. Mortimer.
Who is Mr. Mortimer?
Shh, we don't want him to know we're talking about him.
Why not?
Because the last time I went in there to collect my ball, he said, "Don't let me catch you coming into my garden again, or else."
Or else what?
Or else, I don't want to find out.
Well, then we mustn't let him catch us. If we quickly run in there, grab the ball, run the back out, then he'll never know.
That's no good. He's got a tall gate, but it goes to the bottom of his garden.
What's the problem? We can open it.
Duh, it's locked.
How do you know?
Because I tried to get in there yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah, spooky.
what about climbing over the hedge?
Nah, too high. Dad's rent our ladders and the neighbours on the other side.
What about crawling under?
You can try if you want. I'm not.
You're chicken, why?
No, I'm not. Mr. Mortimer's got this horrible hairy nose
So what?
and scary black eyes.
So terrifying.
And his name isn't Mortimer for nothing.
What do you mean?
Mort. M-O-R-T. It means death.
You're making it up.
No, I'm not.
Well, I'm not scared of Mr. Death. There's a gap in the hedge over here, and I'm going through.
No, don't do it, Sam. He's got this.
I don't want to hear any more of your rubbish.
No, don't do it. He's got this enormous, vicious...
Ah, why didn't you tell me about the dog?
I did try to, Sam. You just wouldn't listen.
Ah!
And why bother? I keep plugging away, trying to make a difference, but nobody wants to listen. This world is going to heaven, and nobody wants to do a thing about it. You know, I try, and I try to save you people from eternity. That dull as dishwater place. But everything that I do seems to get twisted and taken the wrong way. Garden of Eden. You want an apple? Have an apple. It's called fruit. Doctors recommend you have 5 portions a day. It'll help with your digestion. Well, and now I'm the bad guy. Maybe I should stay out of other people's gardens, but I was just trying to help. People have such a warped perception of me, and well, I'm quite honest. It can be quite upsetting sometimes. You know, here's all these followers and all these songs about him. Okay, so I have songs and followers, but have you seen those people? The greasy hair, the black nails? Creeps me out a bit, if I tell you the truth. I mean, I'm not a bad person. But what can you do when they've got Kingdom of Heaven, PR machine blowing on full tilt? Tell you, that book will be the death of me.
gets me is it's not even any good. You read the thing? It's tedious. Parts of it aren't even legible. And it sold more than Harry Potter. Go figure. Has anyone listened to my side of the story? For a religion that isn't supposed to judge. Tuh, they were pretty quick to damn me. I've sat there for centuries whilst all these lies have been spread about me. I've kept a quiet, dignified silence in the firm belief the truth will out, taking the higher ground. They continue to play dirty like this.
You know, I'm sorry. You know, I liked up there. And whatever the book says.
Me and the big man, we gone. Well, and there was a time where we were so very close. But then I was like, Jesus this and Jesus that. I gave that man the best years of my life. And what thanks did I get? A fallen angel indeed. I didn't fall. I was pushed. Well. Take a look at what we have here. It would appear that you and the rest of your so-called heroes have been bested by a villain. By me. Oh, you poor things. You thought I was bad before. Just wait. I've got all the powers now. This is all going according to plan. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. One second. Mum, I can't talk right now. I'm busy. What do you think I'm doing? I'm working. Just turn on the TV. You'll see me. Mum, I am not going to wave at the camera. I have a reputation to uphold. No. Don't get Dad. I'm waving. See? Hi, Mum! Now, what was it you wanted to talk to me about? Yes, Mum. Of course I'm coming to dinner tomorrow night. Why wouldn't I be? Mum, I'm not going to ask them to come over to dinner tomorrow night. I don't know. Maybe because we're mortal enemies. My mum would like to know if you'd like to come to dinner tomorrow night. They said no. My mum wanted me to tell you that it's meatloaf. It's still a no. Okay, look, Mum, I really have to go now. Just don't call me whilst I'm working. Because I don't know how to silence my phone. What do you mean there's a button? There's no button. Mum, I'm not going to ask them to help me silence my phone. Do you know how embarrassing that would be? Do you know how to silence the phone? They don't know either. Okay, look, Mum, I really have to go now. Just don't call me whilst I'm working, okay? I love you too, Mum. Where was I? Oh, yes. I'm going to become the most powerful villain on this planet, and there's nothing you can do to stop. about this. What is it? Wait, Stacy's mum did what? I'm sorry, I have to take this. You can go now. We'll do this some other time. You have got to be kidding me. She cut off all her hair. What does Stacy think about that?
I'd hope you come, Tomo. I didn't think they let you. I want no tears, Tomo. This is going to be difficult enough without tears. Understand? You'll tell Mother and Molly how it really was, won't you? It's all I care about now. I don't want them thinking I was a coward. I don't want that. I want them to know the truth. I tried my very best. They had their one witness, Sergeant Hanley, and he was all they ever needed. It wasn't a trial, Tomo. They made up their minds I was guilty before they even sat down. I told them everything, just like it happened. I told them, yes, I did disobey the sergeant's orders because the order was stupid. Suicidal. We all knew it was. That to stay behind to look after you. They knew a dozen or more were wiped out in the attack, but that no one got as far as the German wire. I asked for you, Tomo, but they wouldn't accept you as a witness because you're my brother. I asked for Pete, but they told me he was missing. So they heard it all from Sergeant Hanley. They believed what they wanted to believe. Just tell them the truth, Charlie, and you'd be all right. That's what I thought. How wrong could I be? The whole court-martial took less than an hour. That's all they gave me. 1 hour from Ant's life! It'll be over very quick. You still have my watch. Keep it ticking for me. And when the time comes, give it to little Tomo, so he'll have something from me. I'd like that. You'll make him a good father, like Father was to us. I'll be singing in the morning, and it won't be God Save the Ruddy King, all things bleeding bright and beautiful. It'll be oranges and lemons. For Big Joe. For all of us.
Have you ever stood and stared at it? Marvelled at its beauty, its genius? Billions of people just living out their lives, oblivious. Did you know that the first Matrix was designed to be the perfect human world, where none suffered, where everyone would be happy? It was a disaster. No one would accept the program. Entire crops were lost. Some believed we lacked the programming language to describe your perfect world. But I believe that as a species, human beings define their reality through misery and suffering. The perfect world would be a dream that your primitive cerebrum kept trying to wake up from, which was why the Matrix was redesigned to this, the peak of your civilization. I say your civilization because as soon as we started thinking for you, it really became our civilization, which is, of course, what this is all about. Evolution, Morpheus. Evolution. Like the dinosaur. Look out that window. You had your time. The future is our world. The future is our time. I'd like to share a revelation during my time here. It came to me when I tried to classify your species. I realised that you're not actually mammals. Every mammal on this planet
instinctively develops a natural equilibrium with the surrounding environment. But you humans do not. You move to an area, and you multiply, until every natural resource is consumed. The only way you can survive is to spread to another area. There is another organism on this planet that follows the same pattern. Do you know what it is? A virus. Human beings are a disease, a cancer of this planet. You are a plague, and we are the cure. Can you hear me, Morpheus? I'm going to be honest with you. I hate this place, this zoo, this prison, this reality, whatever you want to call it. I can't stand it any longer. The smell, if there is such a thing, I feel saturated by it. I can taste your stink. And every time I do, I feel I've somehow been infected by it. It's repulsive, isn't it? I must get out of here. I must get free. And in this mind is the key, my key. Once Zion is destroyed, there's no need for me to be here. Don't you understand? I need the codes. I have to get inside Zion, and you have to tell me how. You are going to tell me. You are going to die.
Shall I tell her? Shall I tell her how on Christmas Eve we waited with bated breath, wondering if it could happen again? And how, sure enough, the guns go silent at midnight, and we hear the most beautiful singing, in German. And they shouted us to sing too. So we belt out some crummy carol, and we are terrible, but we sing it anyway. And we burn braziers at the second parapet, and the Germans send up star shells that light up the sky over no man's land, like fireworks. Would she believe that despite orders, there is to be no repeat of last year's fraternisation? At dawn, we make our way through to the front, and we shake hands with them. We swap names, gifts, buttons for brandy, cigarettes for jam. We drink, we laugh, we talk in broken German and English. No man's land becomes every man's land. Shall I tell her that we're able to bury our dead? Some of our lads have been lying there for weeks, rotting into the earth. Would she believe me if I told her that the Germans help us pick them up and take them to graves we dig, and we do the same for them? Shall I tell Rose that when we get back to the dugout, there's a Jerry in it, drunk and singing? In our dugout. He's got a bottle of scotch in his hand, and he staggers towards me, puts his hat on my head and his bottle to my lips. Drink! Drink, he says. We know we've got to get him out of here before Sarge gets back, so me and Tibbs grab him, one under each arm, and deliver him back to their line, laughing all the way, like three old chums. Could I tell her that later, when Sarge is back and we're settling down to our extra rations, I hear, "Freund! Neuer Freund!" And it's that damn Fritz again, staggering towards our trench, still drunk as a skunk. And Sarge gives me the order. Fritz sees me, opens his arms. It's quick. In the chest. He falls. I cry after, like a boy. Do I tell her? No. I just say I was following orders. I follow orders.
So, this is it. Opening night. We've rehearsed for 3 months and, well, we can't do much about it now. So, how do you all feel? Good. After that dress rehearsal, well, I just wanted to chat to you before the show because a lot of work has gone into this. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears. And I just wanted to tell you that whatever happens on stage tonight, even if the production is a complete disaster, it will not be my fault. With this in mind, here are my notes from the dress rehearsal. Joseph, you missed your cue again. How hard is it to remember that when Angel Gabriel, looking at you, Billy, I've never seen such a bland interpretation of an angel. When Angel Gabriel exits, that is your cue to kneel down and look up to the sky. And when you kneel, can you please remember to kneel in profile, rather with your back to the audience? And that goes for all of you. If you're speaking to the back of the stage, or the floor, or your hand, for some reason, wise man number one, then the audience can't hear you. Props. I don't recall baby Jesus receiving gifts of gold, frankincense, and a handful of nothing. Where is your myrrh, wise man number three? I don't want to hear excuses. Just get your act together. The closing song. I don't know where to begin. We seem to all forgotten how to smile, how to move, how to sing. Energy. If you seriously don't lift your game, I will be making an announcement over the PA to tell the audience to Google a video of paint drying to entertain them for those 4 long, appalling minutes. The only thing that surpasses the closing song in lack of coordination was the final bow. What the hell was that? I've told you 100 times to wait for the leader in the centre to bow, which is Sebastian. Sebastian. You are only picked for this role because you're tall, not because you have any talent. Do not bow until everyone is on stage. Finally, I'd like to give a warm thank you to the cleaners. Rob and Wendy, you've done such a wonderful job of cleaning up after rehearsals. If only the performers were as thorough with their lines as you are with your vacuum cleaners. Clap, everyone. Show your appreciation for the cleaners. Now get backstage. Parents will be arriving soon.
You ask me this every time, and it's been a year. So yeah, I guess I'm ready to talk about it. I think I told you before about how my sister, Catherine, and I used to play pranks with each other. Like we'd pretend we were dying or possessed or something. It was really stupid. But you know, we had fun with it. I would hear her screaming in the kitchen, and I'd run down and see her holding a knife and covered in blood. I would start screaming too. Until I saw the can of spaghetti sauce on the counter and realised it was a joke. And she would laugh so hard that she would fall down. It was just a thing we did, you know. That day was different. That day we had just gone home from school and our parents were still at work. Catherine and I were in some sort of fight. I don't really remember what it was about. Probably something stupid, like her borrowing something but not returning it. But anyway, I didn't feel like talking to her. So I went up to my room to do some homework. All of a sudden,
I started to hear Catherine scream and yell my name. I was annoyed because I assumed it was another one of her pranks. She would always prank me when I was mad at her, so that I would laugh and forgive her. But I wasn't in the mood to play her games, and so I ignored it. The screaming went on for a while, and then it stopped. I never saw my sister again. I guess I don't have to tell you the rest. You know, my parents know, everyone knows that my sister is dead because of me! Catherine Rivers was the girl who cried wolf. And I was the boy who ignored her cries.